Hey guys, in today's video I wanted to do a chatty get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in like 8,000 years. I was looking back through my channel trying to decide what I wanted to film, and I was like, wow, I haven't just like sat down and just like chatted and done my makeup in a really long time, so that's what I'm gonna do. So it's probably gonna be a long one. Haha, that's what she said. It's probably gonna be a lengthy video because my chatty videos tend to be lengthy. So, you know, go get a snack or something. My bangs are doing a thing. Don't mind them. I'm gonna use the Smashbox Photo Finish primer in the pore minimizing one. I picked up the little like sample size. This is like a kind of a huge like size, especially since with pore minimizing primers, I don't use it all over my face. I just use it like where I need it, which is like the center in my little cheek area. So I figured, why buy like the full size when this was, I think, like 10 or 12 bucks, and the full size is like 40 or something like that. Like, that's kind of outrageous. So I'm just putting that right here where I have like really big pores right in here. I also already did my eyebrows because, you know, those kind of take a long time. I want to quickly spray my face with this new spray that I picked up as well. It's the Badescu Skincare Facial Spray with aloe, herb, and rose water. I've been choking. I've been using this for the past couple days, and I like testing it out and seeing if I like it, and like I'm still on the fence. I don't know. It's very like highly fragranced of roses, obviously, since it's rose water, but I don't know if I can really like see or feel a difference in my skin, so I don't know. Another new thing that I'm going to be wearing today is the Tarte Clay Stick Foundation. I have mine in the shade Light Medium Neutral. I've only worn this once before, but I just wanted to give this one another try. I've learned that this foundation is like super matte, so I need to blend it in with a beauty blender, or else it'll like really cling to my dry patches. And it claims to be like a medium to full coverage foundation, but even when the last time I used this, I used it with a brush, and it definitely was more of like a light to medium foundation. It did not get full coverage, so I don't know. But I don't know if it's like because of my skin or because of the actual foundation, but the first time I wore this, the only time I wore this, I was super matte like all day long. Like even at like 8 o'clock at night, like I touched my forehead and it was still like bone dry. So like I said, I don't know if that's because of the foundation or because of my skin being so dry. Oh, like the allergies right now are so real. Like my husband, my poor husband, he's been like sick with allergies for the past like month. And it's like nothing is helping him. Is that distracting? I'm gonna just put this right here. I kind of can't really see my face. My eyesight is getting so bad. My vision is getting like really, really atrocious. Like, I don't know if it's because like I'm getting old or just because I've neglected my eyesight and I haven't been wearing my glasses for like, I don't know, like a year.
Bobby King, where are you? Gotta take back these things.
So yeah, this foundation is like for sure not full coverage. Like, it's very like light, which I mean is fine. I'd rather not look cakey. I'd rather like some of my, I think I've said this in a video before, but I'd rather like some of my skin peek through and my imperfections show than to look cakey. Do a little Shapetape. I used to always do my eyebrows first, and then I stopped doing that, and now I'm like, how did I ever do that? Like, it's so hard to like maneuver around my eyebrows. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna like just dink them and get like makeup all over them. So it is officially pumpkin spice season. Got the pumpkin chai. It's like, ah. Although I don't know if like something has changed in the, oh no. Apparently I had mascara still on my eyelashes because I just got it all over my eye. No! Anyway, that was really dramatic. I don't know if the chai has changed or if the pumpkin spice has changed, but for the past, like, I don't know, 6 years of my life, I've always gotten like the exact same thing, an iced venti pumpkin chai with 3 pumps of each. That way it's not like too overpowering. Oh, and I get it with light ice, because you want to get the most out of the drink, right? The last, like this season that I've gotten it, it just seems really kind of weak. Like, I don't know if like they toned down the intensity of the flavors or whatever, if that makes any sense, but it's like not as bold of a pumpkin chai flavor. So I've been trying to like, each time I've gone, I've added a few more of like the pumps to try and like boost up the flavor. But I'm like, I know it's such like a first world problem. Oh my god, my pumpkin chai doesn't taste the same. So in a couple weeks I have to get my wisdom teeth taken out. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. Have any of you had your wisdom teeth taken out? How did you handle it? My teeth are fully grown in. Like all 4 of them have fully grown in. They grew in a couple years ago and they never bothered me. But all of a sudden, like about a week ago or a week and a half ago, they may have like shifted or something. And now like this side of my mouth, like it is, you know, not that great feeling. It's kind of like my teeth don't sit on each other like they're used to because of like the shifting of my wisdom teeth. So I think like the beginning of next month or something, I'm gonna get them taken out. And I heard and read, because like I'm a psychopath and I like Google stuff all the time. I read that once your wisdom teeth are fully grown in, it's actually not that big of a deal to get them extracted because they're not under the skin. They're just like sitting, they're like any other teeth. They just like, you know, are just hanging out, and all they do is just numb the area and then pull them like any other tooth. So lately I've had to do like a little extra setting like right here, like at the tops of my cheekbones, because for whatever reason, like my bronzer and concealer are not like meshing well together. I don't know what's going on, but the past couple of days, when I put my bronzer on, like there's a distinct line of like where it doesn't want to blend on top of where I put my concealer. So I'm trying to like do a little extra setting to try and counteract that. Has anybody seen the It movie? My husband really, really wanted to go see it, but clowns are like really not my thing. I mean, like, I don't know whose thing is clowns, but like I'm not down with clowns at all, and like the previews look horrifying, and I just, especially since now that we have Charlie, it's like a little bit more difficult to go see a movie because we either need to get a babysitter or I have to hold her and nurse her the entire time, because that's like, we've seen a couple movies with her and it hasn't ever been a problem. It's just I have to like nurse her the whole time, and she usually falls asleep, but it's just like not a comfortable experience because I have to like hold this like 15-pound baby the entire time. So it's like not the best experience, and especially since it's a scary movie, so you know it's gonna be like loud and like, you know, like I'm gonna be jumpy and uncomfortable, and like holding her while she's trying to sleep is just not gonna like I just have a feeling it's not really gonna work out the best. So I told him, we can rent it when it comes out on DVD. We can Redbox it. I'll totally watch it at home, but I don't want to watch it in the theater. Like, I don't want to spend money, especially since I've heard like so many mixed reviews about it, like about how it's not really that scary, or that it's like it was kind of lame, or blah blah blah. And I'm just like, I don't want to waste our money to go see it, you know. We definitely have to be more picky and choosy about the movies we go see now, since it's like way more of a struggle, like, or hassle than it used to be. Like, we used to go see movies every Friday and sometimes on Sundays too. So, you know, we didn't really care like what we were seeing before. We would just go see a movie, and now it's like we have to be a wee bit more picky and choosy. I was going through my collection the other day and I realized I have a lot of Tarte things. So I'm thinking about doing like a one brand tutorial on Tarte. I just need to pick up a few things from them. Like, I don't have a brow product or a primer or mascara. I mean, I guess I can skip primer. Like, I don't, because I was looking on Ulta and the only primers they have are like mattifying primers and and a setting powder. So I don't have powder, brows, or what did I say? Mascara. Those are the only three things that I would need. And I have a thing from everything else, so I could do like a one brand tutorial. So let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in. My one brand elf tutorial that I did last year did really, really well. Like, it has, I think, the most views out of any video on my channel. So I can definitely do a one brand on Tarte. I just need to pick up those things. I think after this, I'm depending on if Charlotte lets me, because she's sleeping right now. I want to film a like best like drugstore, like affordable fall lips, because I filmed a couple weeks ago like the best like your lips but better or something like that. So I'm thinking about doing like a best, like, in my opinion, best affordable fall lip products. I think that's what I want to do. This highlighter in like the Pro Glow To Go by Tarte palette is so pretty. It's this top one. It's like it's called Gleam. So pretty. I've been watching so many of these like Fenty beauty review videos, and I'm like, I really want to try the foundation. Unfortunately, it's like matte, and I know that that just would not work for me. So it's like, man, because the foundation's not that expensive. It's like $34 or something like that. And for a high-end foundation, that's not that expensive. I mean, I've definitely had more expensive foundations. I mean, even the Tarte one that I used today is more expensive than that. Excuse me, little hair, get off my face. I have that Sorry Not Sorry song by Demi Lovato stuck in my head.
Not sorry.
I think for eyeshadow today, I just want to do like bronzer in the crease. I've been really into that lately because laziness. And because, you know, with a wee little baby, you don't really have that much time to get all dolled up and stuff. So I really have to pee. But I'm going to prevail. Baby, I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't really know the rest of the words to that song. Something tables have turned. Something fire, know that it burns. Right? Is that what she says? I don't know. Charlotte is going to be 4 months old in like 2 days. Isn't that outrageous? I was just pregnant. I don't understand how it's been 4 months already since like she was born. That's so, like, insane to me. I don't understand. It's so crazy. And my, like, really good friend from growing up, her baby just turned 3. And I remember when she was just, like, a wee little nugget. Like, I don't understand how time flies so fast. It's so crazy. Like, I felt like time, you know, crept so slowly when I was younger. And then once I graduated high school, a million years ago, I feel like time went by really quick. Like, I tell that to everybody when they're, you know, any younger person that I know, like, oh, just wait until you get out of high school and then time's gonna go by really fast. And then, like, now that I have a child, I feel like time goes by even faster. Like, I don't even understand how that's possible. Like, I felt like time went by so fast already, but it's insane. It's crazy. I really want to watch The Office. I've been saying that for like 3 months. It's just, I follow like Michael Scott on Twitter. It's not really Michael Scott, obviously. It's just like a Twitter fan page or whatever. And like they post quotes of Michael Scott like randomly throughout the day. And every time I read one, I'm just like, oh man, I want to watch The Office. That show is so good. I feel like this video is so pointless. I feel like I haven't really talked about anything. So I guess that means I'm going to do that what I learned video about being a military spouse separate. Obviously, since I didn't talk about it in this video. Duh. I just think that, I don't know, there are a lot of girls who, you know, don't know what to expect, and, you know, if their boyfriend or whatever is in the military, or even, you know, if they're married and their spouse is in the military and they haven't been through a deployment yet, or just like anything like that. Like, I feel like there have to be girls out there like me who, when they haven't like been through an experience yet before, they watch videos in regards to it, or Google it and look up forums and, like, you know, stuff like that. Like, I'm definitely that kind of person. Not to say that I base my experience off of other people's experiences, but I like to read and know other people's experiences of things, just to kind of prepare myself of what may happen or what I may feel, or kind of just like mentally prepare myself. Like, I know I've said this before, but before I gave birth, I watched birth videos, like so many of them, so many like my birth story videos, just because I wanted to know like a full spectrum of like everybody's experience, just to kind of like prepare myself for like, okay, I need to prepare myself for in case this happens, or like this may happen, or whatever, you know. And obviously like my experience was unique and, you know, my own experience, but I just like to get other people's perspective of things. And, you know, like, even if I were to make that video and it gives one girl like peace of mind, or, you know, like a little bit of advice about a situation, then that's like my job is done type of thing. I don't know why mascara always goes on so well to this eye, and then on this eye it's like a trash fire. Like, it just does not, like, my eyelashes do not want to cooperate on this eye. Could you not? Alright, what lip do I want to wear? I think I want to wear this one. It's kind of dark, but since I'm wearing like such minimal makeup, I think it'll work. This, by the way, is the NYX Slip Tease in Bang Bang. Like, isn't that so beautiful? My lips are a little crusty, so maybe a matte lip was not the way to go, but I'm already in it, so. I seriously feel like I'm gonna pee my pants. All right, and to just quickly set it, screw lashes. I ain't got time for that. All right, and that's it for this video. Let's stick on my teeth. I really hope that you enjoyed this random, rambly nonsense of a video. But it was nice to just sit down and just do my makeup and be chill and chat about any random nonsense that popped into my head. So I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up. And if you liked me, then please subscribe. Of course, I'll list below all of the things that I used and not mentioned because I really kind of dropped the ball on talking about what I was using. But of course, that'll be listed in the description box down below along with all of my other social medias. So you can come find me and say hi. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.